There we go. First heat has started. Tamega in the red, taking on Rigby in green. Well, we have a contest on our hands.
Yeah, there we go.
This is a final day. If you just tuned in, this is a final day. The IBA Turbo ZICATELA Pro, presented by Sporting Bet, down here in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. And you know what? It's a beautiful place down here. Incredible waves. We haven't seen the waves under 3 feet the whole event.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be crowning our champ.
Yeah, it's so consistent. Yeah, it's such a great place to have a contest. I mean, it's really just a great way for bodyboarding. And like you said, it never gets under 3 foot. And I mean, that's what we want. We want some waves above 3 foot, so we can really get our bodies into the air and do a couple of moves. So yeah, I'm looking very forward to seeing this heat. Actually, I mean, this is Rigby's just been ripping, and he's been surfing like a lot more maturely than what I've seen in the past. Here we got him actually up and riding right now on a very nice looking wave. He's pretty deep in the barrel there. I'd love to see him come out of that, but it seems he got a bit caught up on the end there. Like kind of chandelier down on him. And here we got another.
Well, here we go,
nice
GT.
Right from
Bottom
GT.
turning in this one. What's he going to do off the end here? Big invert, GT.
Wow.
Wow, what a good exchange from GUILHERME Tamega. They're the 6-time world champion, throwing it on the line straight up.
Jeez,
that was a nice
amazing,
invert off the top there. Let's try and get a replay of this one. You can see how much he free fell after that invert.
Yeah, he free fell heaps. That was a real big drop. I think he's going to open up with a pretty massive score there now. So, yeah, I mean, here we got another replay. Look at it. I mean, okay, this is actually Thomas Rigby's way, but he's drawing a really nice line. He's stalling. He really wants to get that barrel there and get off to a good start. He had a good line through, but you see it just broke real hard there on the end, so that's obviously what stopped him dead in his tracks. So, yeah, Rigby's looking to get back out there quickly. And I think we are going to have a look sometime at GT's wave, but not right now.
Wow, what a start to the event.
Yeah.
I had dinner last night with GT, and he just looked so relaxed. He was watching the football last night, the soccer. Brazil was taking on Argentina, and he just was in a happy, good mood, stoked to get this far in the event, and just really, you know, like he was real calm.
Here we got another look. I mean, look at that. He's got great control of the bottom there. He's eyeing out that section, and bang, just times it so well.
Hits that perfectly, doesn't he? And now look at the free fall.
Fly, yeah.
He falls 10 feet there.
Yeah. That was a huge free fall, and he landed really smoothly. Like, just had to duck out of that section. But, yeah, I mean, that was a great opener from GT. And
there we see him getting rewarded. An 8.38 for first exchange from GUILHERME Tamega. 8.38. Riggers with a 1.5. Not a makeable barrel there for Riggers.
Yeah.
You know what? We got a couple of shout-outs from around the world. We got a lot of people tuning in, actually. Jarrett Johnson from South Africa there.
Yeah, one of my best mates.
Yeah, there's a lot of people tuning in. Ben Clegg. Cleggy's tuning in from the Goldie.
Cleggy. Good stuff, man.
And he's got a question for you, Ben Clegg. He's actually sent a question saying, what snake were you holding in the latest riptide, and what can the average person do to help save the rhinos from being hunted? Seemed like a big issue for you.
Yeah, that snake was a Cape Cobra. It's pretty endemic to our area. It's a very common snake, and it's quite a beautiful specimen, that. And with the rhino issue, I mean, it's a question that requires quite a lengthy answer, but just in short, I mean, I guess the biggest thing is just money to try and beef up the conservation efforts and the security in the reserves, because I mean, those rhinos are pretty special, and they're getting hunted to the point of extinction even within the reserves. It's very sad.
That is sad, yeah. And we got Dylan Tafe, Go Rigby, watching from Perth in Australia.
Good on you, mate.
Matt Kelly watching from Cronulla in Sydney, my hometown.
Yeah.
G'day, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. And Fagner Lima tuning in as well. Lachlan Short in Sydney.
Yeah, what time is it in Sydney now? In the East Coast?
It's actually pretty late at night.
Yeah, well, friggin' hats off to those boys then for sporting.
At night, so, yeah, we thank everyone for tuning in. The the more numbers, the better, obviously, to build the sport. And as we see, it's just, you know, the IBA is just an incredible tour now.
Yeah.
It's only going to be bigger and better next year. This is the 6th stop of the Grand Slam Series down here in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. We do go to Puerto Rico next for our 7th stop, and then over to Canary Islands, taking on Fronton, one of the best bodyboarding waves in the world.
Yeah, I know. We all love Fronton
on the tour.
Can't wait. Like I'm sure some of you guys have been seeing the clips that the Canarians have been putting up from the summer. It's actually been pumping the last month. I've got a couple of friends, Ale Barbosa and Alejandro Ramirez, which are absolute bastards, and have been sending me the sickest frame grabs and photos from Fronton over the last couple of weeks. It's just been killing me. And so I'm looking forward to getting over there and hanging out with those boys. I mean, I love going to the Canaries. And but I mean, first up is Puerto Rico, and I'm so looking forward to that event too. It's just going to be massive. They've secured TV coverage. They're printing 2 million beer cans with the branding of the event on it.
Oh,
I mean, it's pretty much like the most mainstream event that I've ever heard of, I think. So I mean, it's going to be pretty amazing. We're looking for a big stop, looking for a big finish to the tour. And
it's coming right down the wire too. We thought Winnie might have run away with it.
Yeah.
He went well in Portugal.
Yeah.
But he didn't go that well. He went okay. He got a 9th, but
yeah.
He's not as good as his 1st and 3rds he's been getting all year, is
exactly, man. Yeah, it's kind of like it was kind of like a very out of character result. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You'll see Rigby's taken off here on the right. Looking for something off the end bowl here. He's eyed it out. He's got some speed. Let's see what he can do off the end here. And just fizzed out on him. You can see there's a lot of foam on the face here.
Yeah, a lot of foam in that face, and I mean, he was going. He kind of seemed to lose a bit of speed at the end. If he had got a really punchy section, he could have done something nice. But yeah, it was just a bit soft for him, and he probably made the right decision to just ride that one to the end and end up in the rip. But here we got GT up on another frothy-looking one. He's pretty deep. He's pulling in. He's riding pretty high. Looks like he's coming out. He just snuck out the bottom there. So. Yeah, that's going to be a strong second ride for
that
Guilherme.
Is a good, strong way for GT, just sneaking out the doggy door out the front there.
Yeah.
You can see it does look like a bit of a bubble bath out there with all this foam, and it creates a lot of air in the wave, and there's a lot of chop. You can lose speed easy. The ramps and the air bowls that you go to hit too, it makes it really, really difficult for these riders, these conditions at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, here we got another look at it. I mean, yeah, you can see he gets in there, nice control there. Scooping bottom turn. He's really leaning pretty far forward then. He comes really high. And he actually did very well to sneak out there where he did.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
yeah, definitely.
So it's
I love these sporting bet replays.
Yeah, how good are they, bro? So nice to get
it. 2 different angles too. We've got to thank all our cameramen, Igor Sanchez,
and Javi,
Canary boys.
Yeah, all the Canary boys.
On the cameras for us. Seamus. Yeah. A German canary in Australia.
Yeah, Seamus pretty German canary in Australia. Yeah, that's a good call, bro.
And Mark Watts tuning in from New Zealand. It's 1:30 over there in the morning.
Watsy,
thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Missed that guy.
Kalyan Barnes, Juan Santos, Daniel Skoldzik. Thanks for tuning in, people from all around the world.
Yeah, Juan Santos is the beach announcer from many events, and he's quite a legend. So good to see you online checking us out, Juan. And I'll see you in Puerto Rico, bud. Yeah, then we got another look at the beach. It seems like the tide came in pretty high last night. Either that or there was a bit of rain. We got El Caja sitting up there filming, having a good old film. And yeah, so it definitely seemed like the tide came in pretty high last night. It must have been a bit of a surge and swell overnight. And then we got I mean, how sweet is that view of the beautiful ZICATELA beach? Look, down at the end, you can see old Jesus with the light in his head.
Yeah, that's right.
Flashing about.
And here we see Thomas Rigby. Look at this right-hander. What's he going to do here? He needs to dig deep. He needs something. He hasn't really had a good wave yet. Riggs. Just coming unstuck again on these end bowls.
Jeez, just getting so unlucky with the flipping foamy
if Riggers is having trouble, you know it's difficult conditions out there.
He's a bit of a high-flying little guy, Riggers. Well, he's not really that little anymore. I mean, he's been working on stretching daily, so he's fast becoming a man. But
fast becoming a man. I like that. GT again. Let's see what he can do again. He's already got 2 good scoring waves here.
Oh, nice looking little wave. Bang with the RS. Nice control and rolling to finish that off. So is he going to be able to push through that? Yeah, he does. And that could improve his last score, which is actually a 4.75. The judges didn't really seem to enjoy that that doggy door exit.
Yeah, 4.75 barrel for there. You can see the judges obviously didn't reward him that much for that tube. They do hunt for these clean exits, the judges, and you can see, I think Tamega will probably get a higher score for that. Here's our great cameraman, another angle from this Sporting Bet replay here. ARS tour roll.
Yeah.
Not a clean roll, bit of a floppo.
Yeah.
Then tries to punch out the front.
He did get a 6.13 for that, though, so that has extended his lead quite a lot and put Thomas Rigby in a combination situation now. Tom now needs 2 waves to get back into first position and progress through this heat, so he's really got his work cut out for him now.
Yeah, Riggers, 14 minutes remaining for Riggers. He's got to dig deep here now. He needs to get a good score on the board. And he knows he's chasing. He knows Guilherme's got an 8.38, so he knows he's got to get something pretty big.
Yeah, he does need something pretty big. I mean,
and then he could go for his backup score.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no safety in this. Like Riggers has really got to go for that now. He can't play safe. He's got to go for it. And here we go. Let's see what he can do here.
Here we got Riggers in a nice, clean-looking wave. I mean, he's got a good line into it. He's drawing high. Little barrel. Is he going to come around and oh no! It just went too fast for him, and he kind of got a little bit clipped on that barrel as he was coming out, so it didn't really allow him to get a clean line to the next section. And now he's going to cop this on the head too. But I don't know. Like I just got this good feeling about Riggers and the way he's surfing, and I really think that he's going to come back pretty strong in this heat. So keep watching. All you guys in Australia, don't go to bed. Don't go to Northies or anything like that. Just keep it together and just keep watching. But I mean, so far the Legend GT really has come out very, very strong here, and yeah, he's an animal.
We got a few more shout-outs there. We got David Pontes watching from the Azores. Noah Orbort. Who else we got on here? Jesus, Canary Islands Power. Pablo Ferreira. A lot of people tuning in. We thank everyone for tuning in from around the world. Trying to bring you the best package we can today for this final day of the IBA Turbo ZICATELA Pro in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. Presented by Sporting Bet. And I wonder how many of you around the world actually got on Sporting Bet last night and placed your odds.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I'm sure a couple of people did get amongst it. I mean, it's quite an awesome opportunity to be able to bet on bodyboarding. And yeah, Tommy after that last wave netted him a 3 average with the judges, and unfortunately that doesn't change too much. He is still in combination situation.
Well, still plenty of time for Riggers. 12 minutes remaining.
Here we got Riggs on a very, very nice looking wave. He's got in there. Is he going to come out? Yeah, he sneaks out the bottom. Let's see if he can get a roll. Yeah.
Wow, Riggers with a nice barrel and 2 rolls there. This is good for Riggers. He needed that.
Yeah, Riggers is coming back. Yeah, I think that's going to be a score in the it's pretty good score. Could be in the good range. Here we got another look at it.
Different angle here. Look at this one looking into it.
I mean, pretty technical barrel. It was very almond shaped and went pretty high, and he did very well to ride that the way he did. And let's see if the judges reward him in some way. Either way, it's going to improve on his current situation, but let's see if it's enough to get him out of combo. Here we got that replay. Like, I mean, he just got in there. Looks like he went up pretty high there. And actually came out pretty cleanly for what it was. Yeah, well,
it wasn't a exiting open barrel. It sort of foam balled out.
Yeah,
they came out with a foam ball.
There you got a 4.75. So that is enough to get him out of combo, but he now needs a 9.76. So Rigby now got a bit of a choice in his hands, whether he's going to go big and go for the big score or whether he's going to try and get 2 more waves.
Well, I mean, this is where we see Tamega with his experience, knowledge of competition surfing. We've seen Tamega, what he can do straight away, you know. He's come, put Riggers straight on the fence.
Yeah.
Tamega is 6 times world champ. You can't take anything away from him. He's so skillful and he's such a smart competitor.
He is.
He's a very smart competitor.
Well, competition is his forte. I don't think they. I mean, with the exception of Mike Stewart, and with the exception of Mike Stewart, there's no one who's quite dominated the tour for as many years as Tamega has. And I mean, with all due respect, when Tamega was dominating the tour, it was a full tour. You know, he was dominating like event after event after event, and I mean that's amazing.
Okay, you know what? While these guys aren't catching any waves, we're just going to quickly pay the bills. Check this one out.
Me gusta, evidentemente me gusta mucho bailar.
I don't know why, but we're special. That's why we're here. I'm special, all right?
Welcome back, everybody. There we see GT just pulling into that one there, not really just crumbling on him and chandeliering on him. So
yeah, I mean that was a good looking wave there from GT. Unfortunately, not coming out. But Alex, what was going on in that advert, right?
Mate, that's one of our sponsors, Techno Marine. They're actually giving away a couple of watches for this event, and they're worth a couple of $1,000 each.
Okay, watches. All right.
That's right. Yeah.
Just saw the other thing they're advertising.
Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, I actually focused on something else in that ad, but the watches look good too.
Yeah, the watches look great. I mean, yeah, it's good to see some pretty fancy brands like that getting behind bodyboarding.
That's
I mean,
right, yeah.
I'd kind of like to win one of those. I can go to meetings and that stuff. I can flash me watch around.
Yeah, definitely.
Get a bit of a status. Maybe I even get a first-class upgrade on an airline. Never know.
That's right.
Things go a long way.
Well, that's the way bodyboarding's going. It's a cool thing. People are trying to get behind it. And you know what? It's the best sport in the world.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's definitely the most enjoyable sport in the world, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Couldn't imagine spending my time anywhere else. And,
why would you? 8 minutes to go. Tamega in the lead. 14.51. Riggers in second. 7.75. He's really on the ropes here. He's got a 9.76. He's chasing. So he's got to really pull something out of the bag.
Yeah. It's definitely not impossible for Riggs. He really rips. What he's looking for now is like a nice, sweet barreling wave where you can get a nice, good barrel and come out with maybe a big air reverse and possibly net himself the highest scoring wave of the event. I mean, Mark yesterday got a 9.78, was it? And
that's right, yes.
And so that's the highest score of the event. So that's what he's chasing. He's chasing a similar wave, and that wave yesterday was a really long barrel. Yeah, so it looks like we have 12 minutes remaining.
Plenty of time still for Riggers. He still can get a couple of waves here and drop that chasing 9.7 that he needs.
Yeah.
If he improves on the 4.75, obviously that chase score is going to come down.
Yeah. What he really wants to do is get something in the region of an 8, which will give him the confidence he needs to go and get that 6 or 7 that he'll need then. So, yeah, what the most important thing for Riggs right now is just confidence. Like if he can get a wave that makes him feel like he's back in the game, I think that he is going to be back in the game quite literally. So,
yeah, and there we see all the competitors this morning. Mike Stewart, a little Tanner McDaniel.
Look at that. How's that shot? Eh? Mike Stewart and Tanner McDaniel. I mean, you got a guy who's just almost 50 years old, still doing the world tour, the godfather of bodyboarding. You've got Tanner McDaniel, who's 13 and pretty much the next big thing in bodyboarding, sitting side by side there. It's pretty cool shot.
My whole time in bodyboarding, I've never seen a grommet that talented.
Yeah, me neither.
Everyone needs to watch this kid. This kid, Tanner McDaniel, is going to go huge. Yeah. He's got a full-time gym coach.
Yeah.
And he trains in the gym. He's got a new flip. He's already...
Yeah. He's got all the support he needs. I mean, look at his dad. I mean, his dad's there. He's an amazing guy. Works super hard to try and ensure the Tanner can get the experience he needs.
He's a funny kid too.
Yeah, he's a little legend. He's really cool. He's definitely, I mean, he's got a lot of hypes around him, and he's not arrogant at all. He's just such a cool little grom, and yeah, I've got a lot of time for Tanner, and I really hope that he achieves all his goals.
Oh, he's a threat too.
Yeah, I hope he achieves his goals, but not in my heat.
So, Riggers, I mean, if he doesn't get through this one here, he walks away with a 9th. Riggers, that's a good keeper for Riggers.
That is a good keep. I mean, yeah, that puts him back in. That puts him back in the game a little bit. It's definitely his best result so far this year. And I mean, yeah, it'll be a great little confidence boost for Riggs.
We've got to watch as Andrew Lester just getting ready for his next heat.
Yeah.
We've got to watch Tamega here because, like I was touching on before, he's a smart competitor, and he'll now use his priority system to win this heat.
Yeah.
He'll stick on riggers the whole time. He'll hold priority and he'll block him. That's what he'll do.
Exactly.
He does it all the time when he's in the lead.
Yeah.
He uses a priority system to his advantage to advance him through. He said he scores. He'll still want to improve on his 6.13 because he knows, well, I'm up against Thomas Rigby. Riggers can throw, he can get a 9, you know, straight like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. You're saying, Leo, like the priority can be your best friend or worst enemy sometimes. Well, if you don't use it correctly, it's like you can blow a whole heat. But Tamega is a guy who hardly ever throws priority for no reason.
That's right. And you can see now that this is the paramount waves coming through with these right-handers on this peak, and Tamega's now put himself deeper than him.
Yeah.
Because Tamega's in first priority. So if he sees riggers paddling for a wave, and it looks pretty good, and it's a potential of getting a high score over a 7 or an 8, Tamega can just take off behind him.
Yeah.
And it's Tamega's wave. He has priority.
Or Tamega can take off in front of him, whichever way.
Like
he's
on him.
It's
and if riggers goes, he gets an interference call.
Yeah.
So we've got to be, as Amori Laverne, he's wearing short shorts, isn't he?
Yeah, short shorts, tucked in rash vest. He's ready for business, right?
Very fit competitor, Moz.
Yeah, he's
our 2010 world champ right there.
Yeah, Moz is amazingly fit. He's quite an inspiration. And
look at those calf muscles. Someone's just shot him with 2 apple guns.
Yeah, he could friggin' kickstart the world. He could, Moz.
It's a good call, that.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Kickstart the world.
Can use it. Just make sure I get some credit, right?
Okay. Another shout out to all the sponsors, especially Red Bull. Big thank you to Red Bull and Techno Marine. Get online, Techno Marine, have a look at their watches. Red Bull, can't start the day without one of these.
Yeah, yeah, I think I need one. I was just having a slight little yawn there and the boys caught me.
That's right.
So thanks for that, guys, there in the booth.
You need a Red Bull, Jerry. Yeah. Wake up, son.
Yeah, exactly. No.
You're on soon. You got to wake up.
Yeah.
Big heat coming up. You take on the winner of this one.
No, I take on the winner of John Francie and Peter Costas.
PLC and Jan.
Spray, give me a fright there, man. Like, whoa, they mixed up the draw.
Well, mate, it's still a fright.
Yeah.
And quick shout out, Steve Jackson down there, Action Jackson in Copacabana. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you tuning in as well.
Yeah, good old action.
A lot of people tuning in from Australia.
Yeah, good to see. We've got a young boy and dog cruising on the beach.
Yeah.
Andrew Lester.
Young boy and best friend.
Yeah.
There's Andrew Lester.
Andy heading out there. He's looking good in his
Freedom fins.
Freedom fins. And throwing a shaka. Quick little shaka before he heads in. And Andrew's been ripping, huh?
I spoke to him last night and he said, I'm taking on Moz tomorrow in this first heat. And Moz is such a dangerous competitor because he's been sneaking through, just getting through all these heats.
Yeah.
Normally he sets a benchmark and he's in the lead.
Yeah.
How he used to surf when he won the world title. He was in the lead in the first 5 minutes almost in all his heats.
Riggs. Oh, big blood. I mean, like, a real technical entrance there, and he did it perfectly. And he's looking like he really wants to get a little something on the inside here. Nice, clean roll. Can he push through that? Unfortunately for Riggs, he wasn't able to push through that last roll. Kind of had a little bit too much angle on it. But still a great barrel there. A big blood. Pretty exciting wave to watch. And I'm sure the judges will be pretty stoked on that one. So it'll be very interesting to see what he gets on that. Here we got another look at it. Very late takeoff. Nice controlled entrance into that barrel. Look, a lot of blood going on there. Really quite amazing. And yeah, it comes out super cleanly. Cutbacks to set up the next section. And yeah, just unfortunately just a little bit too much angle and too much whitewater underneath him. That got him a 6.5. So that has got him way out of combination. He now just needs an 8.02 with 5 minutes left to go. Well, so, yeah, this heat's just been blown wide open again. RIGBY just needs his 8.02, and he still has 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes to go.
Well,
so let's see what he can do.
Techno Marine have given us, to show off, these beautiful watches. I don't want to peel that plastic cover off because it's worth a lot of money. But
jeez, we're fancy.
Techno Marine, this is, look, pull it out and have a look. First and, well, the winner of this event and runner-up, take one of these home. Plus, we're going to give away 3 to online viewers. I'm just working out how we're going to do it at the moment. We've got Andrew Bleakley, our online tech guy, is going to let us know. But have a look at that. That is an incredible watch.
Yeah, that looks really
They're
sick.
valued at $2,500 Australian dollars.
Wow, bro, that's a big chunk, eh?
Yeah, I might actually just
yeah, it's given me to give it a little test of my heat.
I'm missing.
Yeah. Wow, man, that's
an
amazing.
incredible watch. So thank you, Techno Marine, for that. And you know what? 3 of these are going to be given away online. So we'll just we'll put something up online soon to let you know how we're going to do that. But there's 5 of these watches.
Yeah.
A lot of money there.
Good stuff, and like mad props to Techno Marine for giving up that.
That's right, Techno Marine.
Some
Great
really good
gifts,
watches,
you know,
yeah.
it's good.
Exactly. Talking about Techno Marine, there we got old technical guru over there, Sasha Specker, the MacGyver. Maybe he needs a Techno Marine watch. It will suit his persona perfectly.
Yep. I mean, that is a man with fingers in pie, I like to call it. That's our DK World Champ there, Sasha Specker. Our head of photography for the IBA World Tour. Our GQS 5th or 6th rated rider who will qualify for the Grand Slam next year. He's done enough already to qualify. So he's going to be in the top 24 next year. Our head photographer and DK World Champ.
Yeah, 99 problems, but a DK World title on one, eh?
There we go.
Check this one.
Riggers, what's he done here? Scooping it under the lip there. Nice tube for
Oh,
Riggers.
sick, bro.
Oh, Riggers.
Oh,
well, let's see if he gets a reward for that.
Critical. Critical.
You know what? I think he should have punched a roll out of that closeout section.
Like, might have got a little bit too greedy on that one, but
well,
like he still rode that amazingly.
For that one before. He's back in chase. He's in contention. You know what? I think he should have done a roll. I think he should have punched a roll out of that for sure.
Just to show you the control. But I mean, here we got another look. I mean, really like nice late takeoff. Got a great line into that. Comes through another section, and then he gets into the it's going to be interesting to see what the judges dropped the 2.5 for that. So that is not the score that he needs.
They've deemed that a non-makeable tube.
Yeah. He needs a 8.02, and he now just has 2 minutes remaining with Tamega holding priority. And where is he? Rigby looks like he's kind of on his own over there. He needs to stay the hell away from Tamega. But, yeah, I mean, Tamega's done this heat pretty much perfectly. He went big right on the get-go and kind of got Rigby in a stranglehold that this spark has not been able to get out of. Ooh, wow.
Wow,
that's
look at the size in that. There we go. 8-10 foot set starting to roll through.
So
it is cleaning up. The faces are cleaning up here. Riggers needs an 8.02.
Yeah.
He's got a minute and a half remaining.
Yeah.
And he needs to stay the well away from Galami because Galami's going to use his priority system to block him if he goes anywhere near him.
This is really coming down to the wire here. And like you said, he's going to stay the hell away from Guilherme. And it looks like he is doing that right now. And GT actually seems like he's kind of just cruising there.
Yeah, normally you see Tamega go after him. We saw in Brazil, we saw Tamega going after Winnie in that final.
Yeah.
Trying to use the priority system to his advantage.
Yeah, he must be feeling really confident. Just under 1 minute remaining, just over 1 minute remaining right now. Riggs looks like there's a small bump there behind this wave for Riggs. Let's see if it is the 8.02 that he needs.
1 minute remaining
shaping up, but yeah, it looks like a bit of a closeout. He's don't really look too interested in it.
Well, hasn't it been a great week down here in Porto Escondido, Jerry?
Great week, man. Great week. It's been really cool to be back here. Just had such a good time every time I come here. I had a mad sushi feed last night.
Sushi?
Incredible, bro. Incredible.
I had a seafood soup.
Did you?
Oh, that was incredible as well.
Sounds pretty good. But a soup in Mexico isn't
no,
it
not
hot?
soup. it's like a soup noodle.
Okay.
Like a spaghetti marinara, but it was soupy.
But is it hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was beautiful. Big chunks of octopus in there.
You get the supper sweats?
No, I didn't. No.
Here we got Rigby up and riding on this one.
Let's see what
Quite
he can do.
interesting that Tamega let him take this.
Wow,
Let's
it's
see
getting
what
foamy. What's he going to do
he's
out
got
of this?
quite a lot of
Riggers?
speed and
Oh, big heavy invert there for Riggers.
yeah. That was a big heavy invert from Riggs. Very good last ditch attempt. Didn't give up for the last minute. Let's see what the judges have to say about that one.
I don't think he's going to get the score.
Yeah. There we got the Mexican drug lord himself coming in. You seen how he looks? Riggers with his little moustache and his shaved head.
I think, you know what, he's going to get around a 6.5, 7, low sevens for that, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get the score.